How do you farm 385 item level gear from just farming rares? That's what I'm going to show you guys in today's video. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so to farm this gear you're going to need to target super rares, not just normal rares. Cool thing is though, they aren't super hard to farm, so you'll want to keep watching and start collecting that 385 loot as soon as possible. Alright, so what is a super rare, you may be asking? Well, it's a community invented term to describe rares that drop higher item level gear than what is advertised on their loot tables, with the caveat being the character looting the gear needs to be 365 plus for the gear to be 385. Otherwise, you will receive gear as if it was just dropped from a normal rare. Alright, so where can you find these rares? Well, according to Wowhead, there is currently 11 known super rares that you can farm. The majority of them being in the Waking Shore, 6 to be exact, 4 more in the Azure Span, and 1 final rare in Thaldraszus. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to show you all the names and locations for these rares, starting here in the Waking Shores. Alright guys, first rare, we got Rohzor Forgesmash. He spawns right here in the Waking Shores at the Forge entrance, as you can see. On the world map, it is right here and it looks like this. Rohzor drops 2 items, the Protector's Molten Cudgel and the Qualashi Warhelm. The respawn time is shared with all the other rares in this area. A lot of them, pretty much all of them here in the Waking Shores are bunched together in this little obsidian citadel area. Boom. Alright, what's up guys? Next up we got Terboris. Alright, he spawns near the last rare here in the Waking Shores, about 700 meters away. However, he has one fixed spawn location and doesn't move. Again, the spawn time varies. He drops the enchanted muck stompers, the leg guards of the deep strata, the lost delving lamp, and the primal ritual shell. So then I'll show you real quick kind of what it looks like around here. So he spawns in this little cave right here. If you look at the world map, it's going to be right up here in these little mountains, little hills, right next to the obsidian citadel. And this is the area just outside of the cave. It looks like this, the entrance. Alright guys, so for the third rare we got Battlehorn Pyrhus. He's a big magma elephant looking thing that spawns right here in the middle of the courtyard. Once again in the obsidian citadel right here. I actually just killed him a minute ago before I started filming. I managed to get this trinket right here. 376 item level. The reason for that is because this character just is barely, not quite above the 365 threshold, so I only got 376. If I was above that threshold, I would have been rewarded with 385. Anyways, his loot table includes the inextinguishable gavel, the thunder scale leg guards, the molten flat cannon, the ring of embers, the volcanic chakram, the basilisk hide jerkin, and the bone sigil shoulder guards, as well obviously as this primal ritual shell right here. Alright guys, so the fourth rare is Cauldron Bearer Blakor. He moves around quite a bit. You can see all his spawn points with the coordinates in the description. He's going to have the same loot table as Rohzor Forgesmash from earlier, dropping the Protector's Molten Cudgel and the Qualashi Warhelm. So if you take the first coordinate in the description, it's going to send you all the way up to the top of here to go look for him. I killed him earlier actually when I was preparing to get the video done. And I actually killed him right here, and this is where he spawned at. So there's a bunch of different coordinates for this guy. He could spawn really kind of a huge number of different places inside of this citadel rare farming kind of area. Alright guys, so the next rare that we got up is named Charr. He also lives here in the Waking Shores. I'll show you real quick on the world map where he's going to be at. It's going to be right here, and there's going to be an entrance to a cave. The entrance to the cave looks like this, right outside of the obsidian citadel. And basically he's got 4 or 5 different spawn locations, something like that, but all of them are going to be inside of this cave up here. So he drops 5 different items: the Crag Forge Pauldrons, the Earthen Proto-Scale Drape, the Lost Delving Lamp, the Element's Burden, and the Leg Guards of the Deep Strata. So yeah guys, just if you want to try to get this guy, just keep running back and forth in this cave. You should see him eventually. Alright guys, the 6th and final rare of the Waking Shores zone is going to be Captain Lancer. So he's a little ways outside of the Obsidian Citadel. If you open up the world map, you can see right here. It's kind of closer to the shore. This is where he's located right here. He's got 2 different spawn locations. They're about 100 yards apart. One of them is right here where I'm standing, and one of them is closer to that little grassy area over there. But he lives right around here. He drops 3 items: the Dragonbane Lance, the Qualashi Warhelm, and the Protector's Molten Cudgel. And once again, all of the coordinates for these rares are in the description of the video. Alright guys, real quick before we get into the Azure Span rares, I just want to ask you to please consider liking and subscribing, as well as leaving some feedback if you feel so inclined. If you're enjoying this content, I'm sure you'll like other videos I've made or something I will make in the future. Anyways, back to the video. Alright guys, the Azure Span, the second zone that we're going to be farming for these rares, but with only 4 rares this time. The first of which is going to be Gnarls. He spawns right here, and I'll show you where that is on the world map. Right here. This is what the area around it looks like. You get a little cave right here, and then this little plateau area. This is where he spawns. He drops 2 items, the Forest Dweller's Shield and the Reinforced Garden Tenders. Alright, on to number 2. That's going to be Blisterhide. He spawns right here. Show you where that is on the world map. All the rares in this zone are condensed kind of together in the same general area, just like the last zone. He drops a lot of different items, including the Amber Quill Shroud, the Raptor Talon Glaive, the Reclaimed Survivalist Dagger, the Bone Sigil Shoulder Pads, the Primal Ritualist Shell, the Mana Frond Sandals, and the Lucky Hunting Charm. The third rare is going to be High Shaman Rotnuckle. He spawns right here. This is where he spawns in the world map, inside of this cave entrance, as you can see right here. And he drops 3 different items, the Null Nod Breeches, the Gnollish Chew Toy Launcher, as well as the Gold Alloy Blade. Alright guys, the 4th and final rare of the Azure Span is Snugglebone. He lives right here, as you can see, walking literally right in front of me. This is what it looks like on the world map, the location. It's right inside of this camp. He drops 2 different items, the Null Nod Breeches once again, and the Gnollish Chew Toy Launcher. So this guy invited me to a group, so we're going to see if we can kill this thing real quick, and I'll see what I get. Alright, and here we are. We got him dead. Let's see what I got. Didn't end up getting any pieces of gear. Better luck next time. Alright guys, just like that, we're on to the final rare over in Theldraszus. This guy is called the Ancient Protector. He has only 1 spawn location and drops 1 item, the Ancient Dancer's Longspear. Spawn location is going to be right here. Obviously coordinates in the description. Alright guys, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. If you found this helpful, please take a few seconds to drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this, and thanks for watching.